fam, so welcome to my second and last part of Songkran for this year, once a year obviously, but 7 days here in Pattaya. And I'll tell you what, it's been a long 7 days, not only with going out, but more to do with trying to avoid some of this water fights and Songkran festivities that go on, because it does get a bit tiring, but I'll try and finish off this video with as much energy as I can, and we'll try and get some good footage for you. So here we go guys, last day of Songkran. Okay fam, so it hasn't kicked off properly yet, but that's Soy 6 down there, the infamous Soy 6. Music's playing, so I won't stay on this bit here too long. But as you can see guys, I think more of the action's right down the middle up there. Okay fam, so I'm in Pattaya Beach. For those of you that know, you'll recognise this, and it's almost the last day of Songkran. And we're what, the 18th now, so tomorrow's the last day. The last day is the big day, but I'm filming today because I don't know if I'm going to film tomorrow. So I just wanted to give it a little bit of thought regarding Songkran. It's been great. The only thing is, it's 7 days. So for those of you who don't know, Pattaya, it is literally 7 days of this. And the thing is, it's great fun at first, and especially if you're here just for Songkran, and you're going to get wet, and you're going to be in wet clothes all the time, all day. You're not intending to go out, you're not intending to do much else apart from Songkran and all the festivities. Oh, you'll love it. But if you're here and you like the Songkran part, but you also want to do other things in Pattaya, forget it. After 2 days of getting soaked, it gets very tiring. So that's the only, I suppose, complaint I've got about it, is that it's a great festival, you know, the Thai New Year. But here in Pattaya, 7 days straight of just getting soaked down Walking Street, down the normal streets from literally 2 p.m. till 2 a.m. or even more, 4 a.m. It does get a bit tiring after a while, guys. Unless that's all you're here for, then you don't care. It's actually quite good. But if you want to do other stuff, you want to get out somewhere, you just can't go out anywhere, and you start to avoid actually going out. And I was talking to some friends yesterday who live here, and they were saying the exact same thing to me, saying, you know what, we actually just prefer to stay home because it's just not worth going out. It's just a pain. So that's the only thing. However, what I would say when it comes to fun and a good time, you'll love it. The only thing is, 7 days is a lot. Probably the Bangkok one I think is better, because it's just 2 days of it and then it's over, or 3 days, but this is 7 days. But anyway, I'm filming today. We'll see what happens after today, if I will do tomorrow, but I'll see what more I can show you that I haven't showed you already. Okay fam, so at the Walking Street end of Pattaya Beach, it looks like they're building a big stage here for tomorrow. So this should go off for tomorrow, I would say, because I would imagine there's going to be some music, plenty of water. But yeah, it looks like pretty big. A few bands, I would assume, but it should be pretty good here. Last time I was here, they didn't have this down on the beach, so this will be interesting for tomorrow. Obviously, Pattaya always looks very pretty when the sun's out like this. A few clouds looming there. Like I said, we are in the hot season, so you will get your odd shower every now and then. However, it doesn't really matter, because you know what time it is. It's Songkran time, so you're going to get wet anyway. So I'm going to try my best to film a few more bits of Songkran. I try not to get into the areas where all the music's playing, because if you know YouTube, it doesn't like music in the background. So I'm trying my best to get as close to the action without copying any music violations. So we'll see how we go. Down here. Woo. Okay guys, and it's a nice little setup here near central Pattaya. That's central there, you know, the big shopping centre, and also the Hilton Hotel. But yeah, it looks like they've set up something nice, which is going to happen, I would imagine, tomorrow with a stage as well. So this is this end of Pattaya. So it looks like there was another stage in between the far end where I first filmed for you and this end here. So interesting. Looks like there's a few things that are going to be on tomorrow. I don't know how good it's going to be when people are getting absolutely hammered and soaked, but hopefully they keep this area intact. I might be able to do some videoing down here. And this to me looks like the traditional Songkran that they're going to be doing here tomorrow, not the tourist one that we're doing at the moment. Oh, pretty cool. So second last day of Songkran is still going off, but I've noticed that the energy doesn't seem to be as high as it was on the opening days when I did my last video. So either people are getting, like myself, probably a bit fed up with the day after day of the same thing, or they're waiting for tomorrow, which is the big day when all the shops close as well. So you got all the bars and everything else, they're all going to come out as well. So I just got wet as I go past. So they're all going to come out as well. And these guys here, so they're all getting wet in there. But I think probably tomorrow is going to be the big day. But it's good in a sense because it gives you a chance to be able to walk around a bit more comfortably without knowing that you're just going to get smashed each time. So anyway, we'll see how we go until later on tonight. Alright fam, you can hear them going off there. It's now getting to around 5:30 and it seems to be picking up a bit, so it looks like everyone's just been so exhausted they're resting during the day, and as it gets a bit late, the sun's not setting yet, a little while yet, but as it's getting later then more people are coming out. Okay guys, so this is the main Songkran day, and as you can see, these big barrels are being filled with water outside all. This is Walking Street, still early, 11 AM, and you can see everywhere it's got the big barrels out the front of water. And what they're going to do is put ice in there afterwards. You can see all this is all water that they're going to fill up. They'll put ice in there afterwards, and this is all the way down every street, literally. And look, the ambulance is already getting ready for accidents, fire brigade. But that's Walking Street back there, and I can imagine it's going to be a bit of mayhem even during the day. But as you can see, they're getting it all ready, so I think this might be a good day to film a little bit of what's going on, but I don't know how much I'm going to do. Okay guys, and this here is the clay. Hello. So this is the clay for the face, yeah? Okay, so they mixed that with water to then put on people's face, so that's all there. But as you can see guys, this is all being set up all over, this is the main road, sorry, this is Beach Road, across the road. So it will be absolute mayhem. Oh my goodness, they've even started throwing water down the bottom there. I don't know if you can see where these BART buses are coming from, but it's still early, but everywhere's setting up. And what happens also today, it's actually a day off for all of them. So even though a lot of the bars and things will be open, they're really just open for people to have fun, the workers especially. So the workers are all going to have a whole heap of fun out here. But like I said, it's going to be a bit of mayhem, I can already tell, because I've been coming here early. I've been doing a few videos early, and there's been pretty much nothing going on. Everyone's been sleeping, but everyone is out at the moment. So wow, it is going to be crazy. Right, so the monks are coming through now. They're walking through. Getting onto the camera as well. So this is, I think, the traditional thing. I literally just came out now, so I come out at a good time. And it's a long parade. It's all monks all the way down there. Okay, so the monks are just literally putting water on us. Okay, pretty cool. So they do it with reeds by the looks of it. So a little bit different to what I've been seeing, which is just people dumping water all over you. And it's very nice, and people give them some money as well. The one at the front came out with like a bowl or something, and I think it's like a blessing. They just throw water on you. So how cool is that? Alright. Okay, well I'm glad I've seen this. This is something different. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not sure about this guy here. Wow. I'm not sure why that guy's painted all in black and wearing a wig like an African person, but he looks a little bit funny. But wow, okay. Like I said, something different for Songkran. I haven't seen this before, so I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So the stage is set, so they're all going off now. So it's a real proper Songkran now, guys, a proper Songkran. Are you ready? Okay fam, so I was saying earlier, I think on my last episode, that all the time you see people acting stupid when you're in Songkran, it's got to be a foreigner or a tourist or something like that. They get involved in it, but they always got to be extra and do something stupid. Today I've been hit so many times. The Thai people, they come, they do it the traditional way, just pour water over your head with the water and put the stuff on. And all the foreigners and tourists, they're going to be shooting right in your mouth, right in your face, point blank. and I can see that you can get into issues with people. But the thing is, I've sort of been walking around and just watching and sort of observing. I've sort of worked out that I think what it is, Thailand, you've got so much freedom when you come to Thailand. Basically, it's like you're free for the first time in your life, especially if you're from the West. And what happens is when they come here, all these tourists from the West, they act like they've been in a jail and it's the first time they've been let out. They just can't act normal. Hey, how are you? I'm getting filmed as well. And they just act just stupid. I mean, honestly, I just can't believe how stupid a lot of them act. And I've just realised, you know, it's probably because they feel like they're being trapped. They got freedom for the first time and they act stupid. So what it is, it's a case of they've got to go back and just be used to being cocooned, no freedom, not allowed to do anything. Because if they come to a place where they got freedom, they just don't know how to behave. And I've sort of worked that out in my head. That's why they're like that. Any place you go here where you're going to see people getting in trouble in Songkran and people getting upset, it's got to be because of a tourist or a foreigner. All the time. They just do not know how to act. And it's just weird. It's like they get some freedom and they don't know even how to use that freedom. Stupid people. Okay fam, so I hope you've enjoyed my second episode on Songkran. Signing off here at Pattaya Beach. Another year out the way. But what I hope to do next year is Bangkok. I think Pattaya, I've done that twice now. Although I love it, great time, 7 days. I think it's a few days too long for me personally, because I like to, as well as do Songkran, I like to do other things as well when I'm here, but you find it hard to do anything else apart from just celebrate Songkran. So I think Bangkok will be next year, but for this time guys, signing off. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till our next episode, see you soon.